Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Knocks it into space. Chance here to counter. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Hazard. He's found the way through. And he's in a big chance! Oh, what a big quick through. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nearly, but not quite. Ratchaburi replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi. Mateus. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So much time. Best! Now he's off and running. Maldini gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Still goalless. De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. Yamal. And he's looking to catch him up. Tries to play it through. Messi has the space to scheme. And they're back on the ball again. De Rossi. De Rossi powering forward here. That's going wide left. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gusto. And Yamal. Mateus. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Platini puts the ball in. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Panucci. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Rossi. Now that looks a decent ball. And Hullet! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Best!
Ratchaburi certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi charging forward, the ball... And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found
half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
For information on how to find your way.
You don't get any
around
points for
stadium.
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Anderson, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Rossi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Messi. Mate goes for a shot! He's beat. That could spell trouble. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. And they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And here's Azar.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Neither of these two want to come off. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lovely. And the shot! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Platini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Azar. Anderson. Ratchaburi are looking to break at pace. He's picked his way through. Great chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He knows it's taken, and a chance! And that's in! And they've got their lead back. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi, and here's Yamal. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 30, Yamal. Number 20, Azar.
Now it's Barcola.
Number 21, Batistuta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 22, Kaká. Number 9, Desiree Doué. Number
Here's Barcola.
19,
Camavinga.
Number 7,
That is
Mbappe.
lovely. Avispa Fukuoka can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good take, and is he in?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's in a great position here. Now he's running. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final.
Bullet! Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Mbappe.
Barcola clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything
There will be 5
his
minutes
way.
added time.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kaka. Spread it left. Panucci proves too strong, too smart. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcola. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chouameni, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Barcola. And the counter is on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard. Danielson. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted in. Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Ratchaburi are looking to go forward now. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. It'll be a throw-in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Not the most accurate pass. Danielson. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. That pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Ratchaburi have got it back and they'll have another go.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Played in by Danielson. Gakpo.
Ratchaburi really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Tries to pass it through. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Danielson. And it's Zanetti. Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Hazard! They've got to be quick to recover this. Here comes the corner. This is their second corner of the game. Hazard with the short one. And it's pulled back. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Casemiro. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target. And it's Messi. Kaka. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Bayer. Bayer sends that a long way. That has been cut short. 15 minutes till half-time. De Ligt. Kimmich. Looking to play him in, and he is dashing away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Too close for comfort. De Ligt. Kimmich. Looking for the run. Great ball, it shapes to shoot! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gusto. Kimmich. Anderson. Gakpo. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! It's in! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Number 17, Gakpo! Gakpo! Gakpo!
Ratchaburi have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He's a sharp little ball here. Gusto does really well to win the ball there. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
2
Cafu.
added minutes has been indicated.
Cross from Cafu. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's got away from it. Mbappe takes a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ratchaburi leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ratchaburi just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. here is the first touch of the second half. Ratchaburi currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Danielson has it out wide and in space. And it's Casemiro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Gakpo. Oh, that is a good ball to find. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Gakpo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Kaka. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ratchaburi clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aimed at the far side. He's found a way past. Messi. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's good running with the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kaká, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Kaká clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ratchaburi can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Batistuta, Yamal, and here's Elise. Raul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Yamal. Ratchaburi do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Spread it left. Messi is always looking to break lines. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Olise. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. He's found the way, and a chance! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Gakpo being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Ratchaburi are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Ratchaburi present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A big, deep breath. What a save by Diogo Costa!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
He's gone forward. Batistuta chasing after it. Oh, well measured. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Batistuta. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Through ball. Barcola gets flagged offside. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Flamengo really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's trying to hit the front line here. He's had it taken off him. No, that's been intercepted. Anderson.
There will be 5 minutes added
It's
time.
Kimmich. Barcola aimed beyond the defence. 5 minutes to add. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Raul, now somewhat off target. And here's Elise. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. Oh, good read. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. And he is deftly away. And the referee brings it to a close. Rechaburi can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Hello attendees, this
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Hazard going forward. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively, extremely capable. He has an excellent work rate on and off the ball, but he doesn't get too much attention for his aggressive midfield presence.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Griezmann! Kaká making good progress. Crosses it in. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Kaká! Fantastic from Kaká! A finish right from the top draw. And Lille are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Ratchaburi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has been slung wide. Petit. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ratchaburi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's Griezmann! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Hazard. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ratchaburi have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Olise. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gusto is flagged offside. Beckenbauer goes sliding in, and he can clear it away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Ratchaburi truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's Hernandez.
Oh, sweet feet.
And he has been fouled there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And here's Olise. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Now it's Foden. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Hazard. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kaka.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hernandez. Ratchaburi do have a chance to counter here. That's really nicely played. Drop Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Ratchaburi unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Ratchaburi can really do with some bigger names standing.
Shot, surely! Camavinga powering forward here. Kaka finding himself in space. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe, and it's been played through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Olise. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ratchaburi still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Olise. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind...
It's Dembele! He's got away with one there. And it's Dembele. And that pass isn't the best. Keeper's got good distance on that. Petit makes the interception. And here's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Lovely bit of skill. Olise! He's got a goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And that really is so impressive. Ratchaburi leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Dembele. Ratchaburi perhaps contemplating their next change here. Too close for comfort.
Changement.
Time for a change in personnel. Ratchaburi will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Camavinga. Owen, decent chance! And that's in! Level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's good play.
Lyon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played out to the left flank. Camavinga. Camavinga. Terrific effort! Goal! Lyon! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Lyon with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Lyon nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's De Bruyne. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Gusto. Kaka.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Camavinga. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No outsmarting him this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 11, Owen. Le numéro 8, Kaka. À leur place, le numéro 10.
Not got that quite
Messi.
right.
Le numéro 21.
Dembele. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.